Sagittarius, welcome to Majesticas Tarot. I hope you all are having a wonderful beginning of the week. Today's messages will be June 2nd through the 25th. We're going to get some messages with oracles that will go into the tarot. So not every Sagittarius is doing the same thing. So if the reading resonates, please hit that like button, comment, subscribe if you haven't already. And if it doesn't resonate, you can check your other placements. cafeastrology.com. I've been using them for years. They're very informative on your birth chart. So, time is fluid. Roles can be reversed. If anybody pops out here, let's get these messages. Spirit, guide, ancestors, what do we have for Sagittarius, June 22nd through the 25th? Distance, separation, space, and blocking, but it is in the reverse. You are in your divine feminine energy. Whether you are a male or a female, tarot does not know gender here. Everybody has feminine side, everybody has a masculine side. Thank you. Open heart, receptive, empathy, vulnerable. That is in the reverse. Bottom of the deck, peace, balance, harmony, and friendship. So you're not separating from somebody here. You're pretty much at your highest feminine energy. But this is the yin to the yang. So you could be dealing with soulmate, twin flame energy. You're not being open or hard or receptive, or somebody else might not be, or not being vulnerable. But we just want peace here, balance, harmony, possible friendship. So Spirit, tell me about this distance in the reverse, separation, space, blocking in the reverse for Sagittarius. We have the Death card. You could be dealing with a Scorpio. It is in the reverse. Oh, these cards are sticking. So I feel like you're overwhelmed with something that's going on here. A difficult decision to make. You're not working on anything right now. You're trying to figure out what you want to do. You're trying to figure out if you want to balance this out or you want to leave it behind, or how can you? But currently, there is no working on this. Tell me more. Or that could have been your past, actually. Well, time is fluid. Take it out, resonates. We're dealing with a Cancer. We have the Chariots. Oh my gosh. Sorry, y'all. Okay. Somebody wants to come in here. Somebody is like not trying to ignore a situation anymore. They've totally come out of hermit mode here, and they're ready to communicate, and they want to communicate fast, or this could possibly be you. Somebody's wanting to come in here and talk. Okay, I don't feel like there's a separation per se, or a breakup possibly, but there is a disconnection, like maybe mentally, like y'all could be like living in the same house and not talking, or y'all haven't officially broken up, you're just not talking. Somebody here is spying on you, and they want to get everything out and put it on the table. This person has a lot of anxiety. They're in the beginnings of heartbreak. I don't know if you've done something or they've done something, but they definitely want to come out and talk to you. The problem is they've been wanting to do that and they've said that in the past, but they've never like sprung about it, you know, like either they came to you indirectly or, you know, like they want to tell you something, but instead they bring something up about, you know, just a reason to talk to you. But they really want to talk to you about like you and them, but they bring up something else just to find a reason to talk to you. I think before, like, they were really like being greedy with their energy to the fact of where like they would talk to other people, but they wouldn't talk to you. And that's kind of like where you're like, you know, I'm just tired of it. I'm sick of it. Like, I'm sick of being, you know, put on the back burner, per se. Spirit, tell me more. We have Scorpio here again. You could be dealing with a Scorpio. They feel that they misjudged a situation here. They want to come back in and heal the chaos, the complications, the lying, the manipulation. They wish they would have never have done it. They want to come in there and heal this. Tell me more about this Three of Wands in the reverse. Yeah, they've had lack of motivation, laziness could be the reason why they haven't done this. Laziness. Bottom of the deck, the Six of Swords. Overall energy is they want to return to you. Okay, let's clarify this. Wow, Judgment. Scorpio again. Nine of Wands. This person has totally made a decision here on what they want to do. Like, kind of like they've had an epiphany here, but there's a blockage. The blockage is they possibly have nothing to offer you. They've had a lot of financial loss here. To be dealing with a Capricorn, we have the Devil. You know, they've been looking a lot. They've been reevaluating and looking a lot, looking back at, you know, what has come about in this connection. Okay. They have reached out for their toxic behavior. Now, whether it has changed or not, I don't know. They took a long look over the years of what has happened in this connection. I think that they feel now it's just like, I don't want to feel like this anymore. What can I do to change it? What can I do to change myself? Transformation, death, Scorpio again. This person could be in the public eye, popular. A lot of people know them. I feel they have changed, transformation here, but they don't know if they should come in and try to work on this with you. Tell me a little bit more. Yeah, Ace of Wands. Tell me more about the Ace of Wands. Ten of Swords. They don't feel they have an opportunity here because it's possibly already ended, is how they feel. Five of Swords in the reverse. So they're kind of like, you know, just agreeing to disagree here with you. No manipulation, no lies. You're just like, okay. They want to walk away with their head held high. So let's get how you feel with this divine feminine energy here. Ace of Pentacles, you're looking for a new beginning. Five of Cups. I'm taking it. You're wanting a new beginning here. You're grieving over this. You're disappointed in this. You know, it sucks. You're really not talking about it. Or if you do, it's very little. You might act professional with this person. You don't have to work with this person. But if you do talk to this person, just very, you know, professional, like how you would talk to your boss or how you would talk to an employee. Tell me more. Sure. Okay. It's showing here that you want to tell this person, could be a Cancer, there's nobody like you. It's only you. And I want to come back. You want to return. You want a new beginning with this person? You feel like nobody else compares to them. This person could be very, very unique here, but they had some toxic behavior that you just couldn't deal with. They have reached out for help. Hopefully that helped. I don't know. We could. Oh, you have your guard up though. You just need boundaries is what you need. Your Cups. That's why you're not moving forward with this at all, because you have boundaries that you feel that they're not meeting for you. Tell me more. And that's the truth. So you have boundaries that you feel this person is not meeting for you. And because of that, it became a very unstable, in and out, negatively bad connection here. Like affection wasn't shown. Like I said, you could be walking around not talking to each other. And that showed you a lot with the Ace of Swords. It showed you a lot. Bottom of the deck, the Six of Wands in the reverse. You feel everything that you've done was for nothing. All the work that you have put in was for nothing. Spirit, help me clarify this energy. You want the Four of Wands in the upright. This could be your twin flame. It's the 1111 card. If you see 1111 a lot, you feel like this could have been a marriage, a home, a coming together here, that it's totally complete because it was so overwhelming and it left you stuck. The only way that you feel you can have balance with this person is not talking with this person. Like I said, acting professional with this person if needed. Three of Wands. Tell me more in the reverse. Page of Wands. You feel like the only balance you can have is staying away from this person. You might be curious about this person, wondering what they're doing, but that's what you feel. Like, you just need to stay away from this person in order to remain balanced for yourself. You feel like I've done this before, and all it did was take me back to basics. So you're ready to just cut your losses? Possibly go start dating other people? I'm sorry. I thought that was another card. No, you want to go. No, you're ready to go back in and talk with this person again. You're okay. You're ready to go back in and start talking to this person, but not on an affectionate level, on a professional level. Like, you do want to discuss what has hurt the relationship, broke the relationship, whatnot here, but you don't want to be like, I love you, and I really want this to work out, and blah 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 blah. You don't want to do that. You're like, okay, what happened here was this, and this, and I don't understand why, like your boss talking to an employee or an employee talking to a boss. You know what I'm saying? Like that, yeah, that's the energy I have here. Queen of Pentacles. That is a very stable, professional. We have the Queen of Pentacles and the Queen of Swords and the King of Swords. Very professional, got your ish together. You're handling the situation appropriately, logically, not emotionally. Okay. Let's do open. Okay, this open heart is closed. Tell me a little bit more about this, because over here you want to talk. Oh. Okay. So you could have found out hold on. Before I open up my mouth. I think you're ready to take action and come in. You miss this person. You feel like you've lost everything. You feel like this is not what's meant for you. You're ready to talk. You're ready to go out with this person. You're ready to hang out with this person. You want a new beginning with the Ace of Cups here in the Fool card, but you want to start at the bottom. You don't want to pick up where you left off. You want to like start dating again, starting over. Well, I will say this, you just better make sure that you and the other person has changed behavior, because if they don't, it's going to end up the same way all over again. So hopefully that can happen. Nine of Wands, there's a blockage. What is this blockage? Y'all could have blocked each other. Somebody, either one of you could have, no, you know what I mean. Tell me more. The blockage is somebody's not talking. Somebody's just watching and observing. But it's not making them any happier just sitting there. It's making them frantic. A little frantic, not much. It's making them. Wheel of Fortune is in the upright. Two of Wands, Two of Swords. One of y'all, or both y'all, and you don't even realize it, want to change the situation, want to change the stress, and you know, like there's Ten of Swords, right? There's there's nowhere up. There's nowhere but up from here. This is good luck. Wheel of Fortune in the upright. Bottom of the deck, the Six of Swords returning. Okay. All right. I'll use my biblical deck. What is Spirit? What is the outcome of this situation for Sagittarius, June 22nd through the 25th? Six of Wands, celebration. Let's keep going. There is a celebration here of coming back together and working things out, and also working on what deception. Okay. I don't think somebody wants to talk about, yeah, they don't want to talk about what happened, the deception in the past. And that is going to make this whole situation unstable all over again. They not want to talk about it. But they want, the overall energy is both of y'all wanting a new beginning with the Ace of Pentacles here. Somebody's not going to want to talk about the deception that occurred, and that's going to make the ground shaky all over again. All over again. That's what I'm saying. So, like, if you say that you want to start, like, y'all are dating again, you know, and but the problem here is, if you are the same person and they are the same person, it's not going to work. If this person is still deceptive, so I understand acting like, oh, we're dating again. We're going to act like we never met each other before, but we are familiar. But you know what I mean? Just a whole new relationship here. You have to find out, and they need to find out where the toxicity, because you do know each other. You have to make sure that things have changed. And when things have changed with a person, so many things are changing. It could be they listen to different music or they eat different food. I mean, just little, like, this is transformation. And it could be possibly here. This, I mean, bottom of the deck is Ace of Pentacles. There's an opportunity here. This person has reached out and got a little help for their I don't know how much or where they stopped. Sagittarius, this is what I have for you. June 21st, my bad. June 22nd through the 25th. I hope it helped. I hope it resonated. If it does, please hit the like button, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. I hope you all have a fantastic week, and I will speak to you later. Be blessed.